my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space.
Hey girl, hey, and welcome to today's Clean and Decorate with me on a budget. I'm going to be sharing 2 different home projects that I completed recently, and it just gave my house a nice little refresh, a couple of different spaces, as well as it was budget friendly. I'm going to share where I got the products and how you can find some great deals if you have an itch to switch and you want to kind of just shake up how your place looks. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on a brand new decor or a brand new living room suite or whatever. You don't have to do all of that to have a nice refreshed look. Since one of the projects is actually adding a new rug to our living room here, and yes, I actually got it on a budget, you guys, less than $50. You're gonna like freak out when I tell you exactly how much I paid for this rug. But since we have to take our couch apart to be able to kind of put the rug under it, I wanted to go ahead and, while I was at it, clean up all of these crumbs, because I literally just vacuumed my couch out less than a month ago. But we have a couple of toddlers as well as snacky adults that live here, and so crumbs end up on the couch and in between all of the cracks and crevices. So wanted to go ahead and get this all cleaned up and ready to go before our new rug went down, and then I'll also be tackling the floors here in just a minute. For those of you that are new here, I wanted to do a quick little introduction. My name is Ashley, and my channel here is called A Spoonful of Cleaning, and I am all about sharing cleaning and homemaking motivation, as well as cleaning, organizing, and decluttering videos all along the way. Lots of motivation coming at you for all of the mom life and cleaning and all the things that you have to do as a homemaker. And so I love sharing that, as well as some seasonal decorate with me's around my favorite times of year. And so if you are into that sort of content and you haven't already, I would love it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Join my little cleaning internet fam, as I call you guys. That way you can come back, we can clean together. I love being able to be your online cleaning buddy and help you knock a few things off of your to-do list. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to join the fam. Click the red subscribe button below.
I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling.
And before we wanted to put the rug down, wanted to give the floors a nice little vacuum, as well as a little steam mop, and so I will be going in with that next. My steam mop does actually vacuum and mop at the same time, but I don't feel like it gives it quite as good of a vacuum, and so I wanted to go in and really heavy duty vacuum it and then come back and get it nice and clean and steamed. I know it won't stay clean being under the couch and everything, but I at least wanted it to go down clean, so that was the plan.
'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling.
And this was the section and the toy graveyard and crumb graveyard that was under my couch on the floor. So this section definitely needed a really good TLC and vacuum. And so that is exactly what we're going to give it. I'm really glad we were cleaning this up because it definitely needed some vacuuming, and all of these crumbs gone. I don't want any, I don't want to be inviting any creatures to be coming in and snacking on it. The only mouse I want under this couch is Mickey Mouse, and so I'm always worried about that, if leaving crumbs for too long and it like attracting mice, because you always hear about that of like, oh, if you leave food laying around then mice will come. So I don't want to be doing that. I love Mickey, but that's about it.
What you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
And I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you guys for the kind messages and comments and even DMs and stuff about me and the girls and Dean being sick on this past weekend. For those of you that didn't know that, didn't see the community post here on YouTube, or don't follow me over on Instagram, the girls and I and Dean all came down with a terrible, terrible cold, not COVID, just a cold. But it was the worst thing ever. Oh my goodness. It was been very rough. I still sound pretty nasally, so I apologize for that. But it has been one of those whirlwind things. This video was pre-recorded before we got sick, but I'm now doing the voiceover for it. But basically, the girl Lucy got it and then spread it to Bella and I, and then Dean got it last, but he thankfully had it really mildly compared to the rest of us and got over it really quickly. But the three of us had it really rough, and especially Bella these last few days. She's been getting molars, and between that and all the sinus pressure and just being so congested, little sweet girl could barely breathe at certain points, and it was just constantly having to suck out her nose or do baths and steamy showers and all the things. You know how it is if you've had a sick little baby. It is miserable, and as a mama you just want to be able to take it away from them. I told so many people, I'm like, I wish I could just be sick for her, and that's literally the truth. It's like, I wish I could just be like, okay, I'm gonna take her sickness, she doesn't have to be sick, I want to be sick for her, and I'll deal with it, because that would just, oh my goodness, it would make me feel better. Like, as much as I would be sick, I would rather her not be. So yeah, but thank you all for the sweet messages and prayers and everything. And so now, after all that rambling, we are on to the rug. Needless to say, I found this rug at a local liquidation store called Dirt Cheap. They are all over kind of the southeast, I believe. And so if you have one in your area, definitely check it out. It is the dirtiest store you will ever step foot in. Like, it is weird and gross, and things are dusty and dirty. My husband absolutely hates going there, but he loves me, and he knows that finding good deals and things are very important to us. We like to stay on budget, but also he knows that's kind of my love language, is getting out of the house and shopping, and so he will put up with it and go with me. But I found this My Texas House rug there for $35. You guys, this is almost a $400 rug according to Wayfair, and their retail price and whatever it's selling for on there, and I got it for $35. You guys, there were a couple of little kind of dirty spots. Most of that came off with the vacuum. I didn't in this particular day have a chance to kind of wash the rug, but it came up clean, and it's amazing. Now obviously everybody may not have a Dirt Cheap in your area, and you may not be able to go and find this particular rug, but they have really neat rugs there all the time. And so if you have a store like that, or even if you don't and you find another liquidation store or a thrift store or anything like that, there are great ways to find good deals on things. You don't always have to buy brand new to be able to find a nice quality product that can upgrade the look of your home and give you something different, like we were talking about earlier. If you're having that itch to switch, you can check out some of those places. Check out even Facebook Marketplace can be a great way to find things. I found practically new things on there and been able to upgrade our home and the look of it for a lot less than brand new retail prices. So if you are on the hunt, definitely check out some of those stores. And if you find anything, let me know. I would love to see your finds. Like, DM me on Instagram or tag me in your stories, whatever it is. I love seeing that stuff and see what you guys do. And this is a little after shot of the living room with how it all come together. I'm really liking having a new rug in this space. Is it a little big for it? Probably so, but the money I saved was well worth it. I'm no professional decorator, and that's okay. It's all about what makes me and my family happy in our home. But now I'm onto this hallway wall right outside of my toddler's room, and then there is the bathroom door, and then on the far right there is our guest room. And so I am just going to be adding some picture frames to that wall. I've had some pictures on my camera roll from our recent Disney trip, and I wanted to get them off of my phone and onto the wall so I can see them. And so it just, you guys, it makes me so happy. Every time I walk by this, I know it's just a silly, simple thing of printing out pictures and putting them on your wall, but honestly, it just can lighten your mood and make you so happy. I know every time I walk past this, I look at these pictures and I remember the memories and everything attached to them, and it just makes me smile. Yes, I could put some pretty modern artwork or whatever on there, but to me, I love pictures of my family and the memories that we make and everything that goes along with those photos. Plus, it gets them off of your phone, because honestly, how many times do you look at pictures on your phone that just make you happy? And I don't know, something about it. Sorry, I'm rambling, but I just really like getting these up on the wall, and they just, yeah, make me really happy. And I did this the easy way, no hammering, no drills, no nails, no anything like that. I just simply used the command strips that are the little Velcro strips. Super easy, no damage. I am a huge fan of command products. I love that they are simple and no damage, because I am not all about putting a bunch of holes in my walls and all of that. So this was really easy and a nice little project that I could do. I just simply measured the wall and kind of lined up how I wanted the 6 frames that I am hanging to go, used a level to make sure they were level, and then stuck them to the wall. It was super simple, and so I was really happy with that. It makes it easy to peel off and then be able to switch out to a different picture whenever I want to. And I will have a link to some similar frames. Unfortunately, the ones that I have are out of stock on Amazon, but I will link some similar ones for you guys to check out. The ones that I got were less than $40 for this 6-pack, and I was really proud of that. They are a 5x7 matted or an 8x10 if you take the mats out, if you prefer to not have a matted photo. But it was really inexpensive, and then I ordered my prints from Walgreens, and they almost always have 50% off of their prints, and so always look for a good coupon code if you can, and that way you can save a bit of extra money if you are printing photos from there. They're the convenient place in my area to do it. But yeah, it is really inexpensive to get prints. I'm like always blown away at like, why do I always put this off or think it's so expensive? Because it's not at all. And so for less than $50, I have some nice pictures that again make me happy, and I get to see them. They're not just in the abyss of my camera roll on my phone. And all of our family, whenever they come over, they just stand here and look at them, and they are in awe of like all the memories, and they talk about it, and it's just so much fun. So we get to kind of share those with others when they see them here in the hallway. But yeah, that is what I am up to, and just doing these little projects definitely adds just a little bit of extra homey touch to it. Some of you guys may have all of this stuff already done, and you're like, girl, where have you been? And then others, you may be like, I'm the same. Like, I just don't take time to do little projects like this. I don't take time to print out photos and put them on the wall. And so if you're like me, do it. You will be so happy that you did. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different than my normal style, but I wanted to share this along with you guys. But if you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button already. If you haven't already, and I would really appreciate that, as well as the red subscribe button below. And I will see you guys back here in another video next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye, you guys.